Welcome, people. We're at Adrian's. We're at the desk today, and I have a little bit different video planned. Small, relevant TEMU haul to the video, whose theme is going to be art. Yes, art, art, art. And we'll see how that works out. Just a plan in my head. Now we'll see if we can execute it for you. So let's go ahead and start with the fun TEMU haul. Now this little item, I only paid $1.48, and it's still $1.48. It's a small beverage container. Yes, very small. Okay, it has the bulge design, so it's holding a little more liquid by having it bulge out. Keeps the bottom thinner. It's a nice straight bottom, little screw-on cap. Yeah, I wonder how good that cap's gonna hold beverages in. What I wanted this for is I always carry a water bottle with me, and I have small water bottles and bigger ones, and those are my thermosy type things. Yep, my water bottle. I always carry one. With my dry constitution, which is a medical condition, I'm extremely dry. My skin, just everything. Doesn't help my eyes at all either. But a little less weight, as long as there is some liquid with me, and I could always refill it, I'm sure. Water fountains. Oh, that's one of the things I love in the UK, like train stations and stuff. They'll have free water refills. It's just bring up your thermos, and water bottle. It's just marvelous. But this little size, if you recall, I had just hauled a red purse, a much smaller size than I normally use. It holds a lot of stuff. It's just not a design that's going to hold a water bottle. So I am anticipating that this precious little shape could fit in a smaller purse like that. And I always will have the liquid that I need, because dry mouth can get to the point where it's choking you. When I opened to price these, I did not notice that there had been a crack developed. It's not all the way through. Something went and hit it and didn't puncture it. So I'm not sure whether that needs a return or not. I really like it. I really wanted it. I want it to work. Okay. The other fun thing is this marvelous, marvelous golden yellow color gingham. That's what this is called, gingham. Oh, Adrian, I paid $1.65, and you could pay $1.91. Yeah. Okay, so look how cute. This is like a picnic carry bag because it's insulated. See, look at that shape. Now that's actually wide enough that you could have put a 6-pack of Coke in there, but that would be very heavy. That would be very heavy. Too heavy. Take up too much room. So grab yourself some cans and whatever. It's going to fit in here standing up or lying down. You can see how wide the bottom is. You've got some good strapping sewn on here for your handles. You know, stitched around several times, stitched down, and over to the other side of the seam. That should help, and it, you know, comes around again. I don't even know how they did all that. It's amazing. But it just makes for a stronger handle, so I certainly like that, how it's been stitched down all around. Now, I was thinking of this to take to the groceries, Trader Joe's, Target, and some things might need refrigeration before I rush home. And I think this will be marvelous to take in as one of my carry bags to fill in a store. This will be one of them, and I can put those cold perishables in here. And I really do love to separate. Do you do that? Separate your groceries, you and all your cold things together type of situation. And this will make sure all the cold things stay together. I really, really like it. I think it's adorbs. So I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Didn't come in any other colors, just that color. Now, I am saying we're going to do a little art segment. I don't know how it's going to turn out. And some of these things that I'm showing you in the Temu bag are relative to it being an art video, sort of. So, in this wonderful pencil case that I'd hauled from Dollar Tree, I have a few supplies. Now this package, I paid 65 cents. Probably got a price adjustment because when I checked, it was only 55 cents for you. 3 sticks, as it were, of hard rolled, like a really, really good strong paper, and they are just rolled really, really strong, and you use these when you're doing a piece of art. Oh, we don't have a piece of art to show you on. Well, never mind, I'm not going to do that. Anyhow, if this was my art piece right here, and I had just done this like green background to it, I might have decided I want it to look a little different, and you can burnish. If you're doing graphite, you're cross hatching and such to fill in space, a burnishing tool, two-sided, comes in very handy to be rubbing on the graphite. That's like a pencil, and change its look on your artwork. So burnishing sticks, little teeny tiny ones, you might be wanting to go in. Maybe you've got like an eyeball that you've done over here. You just want to change that into a very smooth. So you use your little tool to do that. I'm very happy to have these. And the other supply I bought are black and white pencils. I paid $1.59. You may pay $1.79. Black and white pencils for drawing is a lot of fun. You can do such numerous types of creative ideas by using these together, using the burnishing tool. Yep. So, aren't they're really very, very attractive pencils. Oh, look how pretty. Yeah, yeah. So, they do need sharpening. I only have a traditional sharpener for them. I don't have any fancy creative sharpening instrument. No. And the last thing in this bag, and it's our art theme. I had not seen things like this before. It was $10.98, and I did get a price adjustment to $9.89, which I'm glad. This is really, really, really expensive to me. Really, for those of you who have been following me, you know, I get to haul a lot of really inexpensive items. And this was like, no, we're not an inexpensive item. And in fact, it comes with a PDF file, it says. Don't know if I'd ever get to that. What they are drawing cards, and they come in different types of themes of drawing. Each card is going to give you some good imagery. See that? All the shapes of the way they're standing, sitting. And what I call hand memory when you're drawing, you do it enough times on a particular style, and you get hand memory. Your mind and brain, okay, we're going to go down, we're going to do this, and your hand is like, yes, we've done this. We know this one. We know this one. It's like being able to carve fruit. Any of these things that once you get the mastery, it stays with you. So look at this one with all of these different faces and hair. And did you see the theme? They are all Asian. Yeah, this is a really, really phenomenal line of things. So we saw that. Oh, now look how fun that is. Okay, it's really letting you know all your angles. Look, it's taken you from the very beginning outline of the drawing and how filling it in can look. And what do we have here? We have bottoms and shoes. Getting leg angles right. Oh, how fabulous is that? Okay. Now on this one, we're given a position and we get all these small details of how to bring it home. So, different little practices. That's what I would do. They've got, these are the like elbow type of situations and such. These are terrific. These are terrific. They call them, they might even be calling them, for some reason, they were like architectural drawing aids or such. This one, wowzer. They even have the inside of the foot, wowzer. So, feet are very hard to draw. What happens is you're trying to get these perspectives, and it's difficult. It's very, very difficult. So I think this is just incredible. I love these. I love these. Now, I don't know if my grand teen is going to like them at all. You might just be like, that's not what I want to draw. But I think they're marvelous. There's other packets with other drawing themes in it. This is people, some clothing. When I do art, I usually do people. I like the idea of doing abstract portraits, the abstract expressionist portrait. So that's important. What it really means overall is I'm not going for reality. I can't. I'm not a trained artist in any way, shape, or form. So we'll just take this little amateur hand time and go for it. So now we've seen some things that can help be part of the art experience. This object I put together, it's just 3 pieces of plastic, 1, 2, 3, and they come with these 2 pieces to slide into position to hold them. This plastic sheet will project the imagery. You put your camera resting back here, either long or upright. It's also big enough, this one, to use a tablet with it. So they have a very short, smaller one that is like really your phone and the phone images that are going to come down. And I just wanted to have the ability to draw or copy, because that's what you're doing. This is going to project with your phone. You, like me, I could pick an art photo that I've taken and have it here, have it project through the screen onto the piece of paper, which they were so kind to provide a little few sheets of paper, and it's stuck in plastic, but you got your paper, and you would have your paper down, and this would be putting your image on the paper, and you would be on this side seeing the image and outline drawing it. Yeah, doesn't that sound fun? That puts you ahead of the game. Sometimes we just don't want to draw. Sometimes we just really can't draw. And you just want to move on to like the painting or whatever other medium you're going to be doing with your art, that you like something that's easy and pre-made. So this, I just think, was marvelous, and I am sorry I forgot to write the price down. I'm going to tell you somewhere $3 or $4 type of thing. These are clever, very, very clever. So well worth whatever the money was. And you know, like I always say, I'm pretty cheap. Except for the $10 art drawing helpers. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to trying this out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now let's move on to what I was going to call the art segment. And the artist that we're going to be honoring is Fred Babb. The Fred Babb poster book. Now, I really don't know very much about him. Obviously, he's a very creative, colorful artist. And there's a lot of references in here about children and art and all the changes in this and that. So he has an essay next to an art picture in the book. And this is the classic. Go to your studio and make stuff. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Your studio might just be a board across your lap. And let's go for it. This is from 1998, I think, and I probably bought it sometime in that time frame. All right, let's see. Now, my picture that I copied from Fred. I took a small art class in Hawaii, and we were supposed to be looking at doing shadows correctly, sort of have a darker side of lighting on the painting piece to the lighter side on this side, and get smart, make art. And yes, it's Einstein, because he's so smart. And Fred Babb, I love his name, Fred Babb. Let's see, on our book, my pages are still breaking out of the book. He's got the Get Smart, Make Art, Einstein, and he says on it, imagination is more important than knowledge. Imagination is more important than knowledge. What Albert Einstein said, imagination is more important than knowledge. He was addressing this very concept, an idea that reveals itself in a creative present can be more significant than years of rigorous study. Many artists appear to exist in a different time zone than other people. We are accused of being spaced out and detached, but in reality, we suffer from a permanent case of jet lag. I'm not really sure if I understand all of that. So his essay and his marvelous art. Let's see what else. Okay, that's okay. They stay in the book when I have it on the shelf. So from Get Smart, we're going to Art, Break the Rules. Art, break the rules. Okay, art, break the rules. Now I think you can see my colorful penchant here. He's a very colorful, naive style of art, and naive can appear to be very childlike, and throughout this book he is supporting children and art, children and art. I'll be the child to his children and art, because I'm a child at heart on a lot of things. Okay? All right, we're going to go ahead and just say, fine, we got to see that. I have another one for you. Oh, this one really made me laugh. Don't drink and draw. And what's kind of marvelous in the essay, he says that all children reach their teens. Some find that the nagging self-doubt of childhood has become a gaping hole. To fill this void, some of these kids will turn to drugs and alcohol. Others will find the arts and fill the hole with large doses of their own self-wonder. Don't drink and draw. What a marvelous way. What a marvelous way to send that message. This one, oh, I just thought this one was really funny. Someday I'll be the artist formerly known as starved. So that is a very, very common expression, starving artists. And the starving artists are so committed to their art, it's like breathing. They have to do it. They're compelled. So someday I'll be the artist formerly known as starving. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. All right. Oh, this one says, vision is the physician, art is the medicine. I like that. Vision is the physician, art is the prescription. Art is the prescription. Okay? It comes clear to us that we alone can remove them. What? Visions? The simple words, I am willing to see myself differently. Okay, well, let's go with this portion because that was what really attracted me, is I am willing to see myself differently. That's a powerful, healing statement. With this invitation to the creative process, your art will begin to flow. So, there you were, the physician telling you what's haps with you, yes, agreed. And art is the prescription. Yeah. Fabulous. Are you enjoying the colors? He is gifted. And the very last page says, art is one of the few things left worth doing. Art is one of the few things left worth doing. In my 40s, I really questioned what was my purpose, why was I here, why should I remain? Yeah. Heavy thoughts indeed, huh? And what I came to was art was the one thing that always made me really, really happy. And I'm filming this, and I just want to apologize to you because I'm not getting the center to look at correctly. You're getting real side eyes out of me. I do apologize, people. How are you doing? How you doing out there? Are you still there? Are you interested? Have I made it just too boring? I've never shown a little art segment. And so, a first for everything, indeed. My outfit of the day had to do with an art moment. I've had these green fingerless gloves for years and years and years, and they can be bought in the art area of supplies because you can have this on, and while you're drawing, any of the smear or anything will just catch on to the glove, the graphite lead. So you can be having your hand down, you're not transferring any oils or anything like that from your skin. So these are art gloves. And I haven't looked for these in forever. I do know that they'd always been on Amazon, and I saw a pink pair. We all know I do a lot of green. But now I could be interested in getting the pink pair, because don't these look like fun? Like you could just wear them as part of an outfit. How often am I going to have fabulous green, and green? Well, I have on Fred Babb jewelry. I have earrings and it says. You know, it's so hard. I always tell you, you know, I can't pull things out of my brain easily, the mind retrieval. And I had all of this definitely ready. So I think it's something like, maybe I'll get up. Or maybe I'll just stay home and not go to work. That's the theme. Maybe I'll get up. Or maybe I'll just stay home instead, not go to work. So they are ceramic earrings. And again, what I love on these, the faces. I do most of my artwork in that abstract portraiture type of style, meaning it's not realism. And you can bet from an amateur artist, there is no realism on them. Recognizable, sure. It's just that they're not fine art. Someone that, you know, made the Mona Lisa and things like, you know, fabulous. No. No. There are terms, art brut, naive art, primitive art, and that refers to a lot of Southern artists in the beginning. They're self-taught and they just have more childlike expressions in the drawing. And I adore those themes of art. Now, the little clock that I got, there he is. And see now, what does it say? Look, this is really light over here. Good morning, it's Monday. The coffee maker broke. You have a flat tire. Have a nice day. And we all make fun of the incredible years that was a very American thing, was always saying, have a nice day, have a nice day. That was a phrase that we used constantly throughout the day. That was a greeting, a salutation, and a goodbye. Now, this ceramic clock, just adorable, but I'd mentioned before in a recent video that any clock that has a face on it that can bend, that's what happens. So this poor guy, he gave up the ghost. He gave up the ghost. There's the clock on the back. And I don't think you could easily exchange this out. You never know. Well, that's not going to happen. It's just an artwork now. It's just artwork. And it has a friend. Has a friend in this one that I had showed you that also, like the minute hand, just bent and wouldn't stay in position. So this one no longer can tell time, and this one can no longer tell time. But they can still be artwork. All right. Let's put these down. And along with me showing you, okay, we did the earrings, you know, I woke up, it's Monday, maybe I'll go to work, or maybe I'll stay home and go back to bed. Good. Those are funny. Those are things we all think, right? Now, the pin is in his style of always doing 4 square and an image in each square, usually a face. And this one says, art can't hurt you. Art can't hurt you. Well, in a marvelous way, that's so true. That's so true. When people get so excited and upset and this and that, and we would just say, art can't hurt you. You know, it's a piece of art on the wall. It's a sculpture. It's not going to hurt you. You can dislike it. So, art can't hurt you. On the other side of that coin, art can hurt you very badly. Over the years, how artists are treated, were treated. Just being an artist could hurt you. Okay. I think we've just kind of gotten Fred out of the way. Fred Babb, really fun artist from the 90s. Indeed. And what I have on that's Temu is this cute little shirt, and little indeed, comes just to the waist. There's no way you could tuck it in to stay or anything like that. I got this, I'm just going to pretend, could have even been a year ago. Beautiful, beautiful stretchy knit, very comfortable. Excellent shade of green, most definitely. And I also have one in brown. Good layering pieces because they fit so well to the body. Then I can have another shirt over it, taking advantage either of the high neck and the sleeves on a short sleeve shirt, a sleeveless shirt. Who knows? But that's why I got this, because it is a body hugger. I wanted a body hugger. And these marvelous, 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 let's see if I can push you back. And that way, move this forward and roll that over there and come back, back, back. So these marvelous pants, I got a long, long time ago in Hawaii on a visit to my sister, because I lived on the mainland, and she had a pair. We went right to the Indian hippie store, and I grabbed these. I don't know, 20 years, 15 years, I don't know. So it is 2 layers. You have, it's a knit top where they also gave you a drawstring to help pull this in to stay. You would be able to have folded this down in true hippie harem, hippie harem style. And I just love this darker green, and what they've done is the pants are fully 2 legs. Okay, so we have that lighter green and then this darker green under it. Oh, they are just so much fun. That's why whenever you see a store that's selling Indian goods and a few Indian type of clothing, this is the kind of thing to look for. So they are very wide-legged, very, very wide.
To listen to Apple Music, you'll need to accept the latest privacy agreement.
I don't know why something just talked to me from my computer. Okay, well, I adore this outfit, absolutely adore this outfit. And the thing I wanted to show you are my shoes. These two I've had to have for at least 15 years. And you will see why I wanted to wear them with this outfit. Look at that. Green. They're green suede and green satin. Just a hint of that pink. And for long ago when I bought these, right? And that beautiful pink interior. Oh, I've made sure I took care of these because I didn't think I'd ever find anything as precious again, especially from kids. Kids! How many years after buying these, I keep going on kids and looking for something different. The last time in this year, I believe, kind of thing, going to kids, there was nothing I would buy. Not a thing. But I'll cherish these darling, darling shoes. And when they can match an outfit so wonderfully. Those 2 tones of green. 2 tones of green because of the satin and the velvet. Oh, they're just marvelous. They're degrading on the side, but that's okay. Just let it go. No one will notice. Okay, I have no idea if this is worthy of watching. It is what it is. I'm always kicking the camera thing. So let's just turn that right now so you don't have to look at the ring light. That's what I do. I have my ring light facing sideways at me. And I have another 6-inch ring light coming that is on its own little tripod. And I'm going to get that to light up this side. But side lighting is really flattering. And can also hopefully, I don't often have ring light type reflections in my glasses. So people, I really appreciate you. If you've stayed, fantastic. If you had to leave, so be it, right? After all, it's not like the video will go away unless I choose to delete it because all right. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We also have our sign. Comment, like, and subscribe. I have my little sign. Thumbs up, please. Thumbs up, please. A comment can be just an emoji. Ask me a question. Whatever. Tell me something about yourself. Okay? Comments. Thumbs up and subscribe. The holy grail. The number of subscribers you have. That's like currency in the bank. So please be a subscriber. It didn't cost you anything. And it makes YouTube very happy. And they may put me in a more prominent position when people are scrolling to see, who shall I watch on YouTube today? I watch at least 5 people a day. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, kids. This has been fun. All right. We're going to say bye-bye for now.